Hi everyone. This week I've been practicing my pentatonic scales. There's one particular fingering that I like to do when I'm playing at speed. I know I've spoken about it in the past, but I don't think I've ever really broken it down, so I thought I'd do that this week. So if we start with the standard shape up on the 12th fret, you have this kind of pattern. I'm sure you know it. Which is really powerful, and I use this all the time. But it does have one drawback, and that's there are only 2 notes on a string, which means that you can play it as fast as you can trill. So I can play it about this fast. Which is fine, but if you want to pick up the speed even more, you need to do something else, or I need to do something else. So one of the things that I do is that I reach out for an extra note, certainly on the top E string, and that gives me 3 notes on that string. So I can start on the A, play the G, and then play the E. And so it gives me a little shape that I can do this with. So okay, that's 3 notes, and I could easily add a 4th one, which is the D here on the B string. And that gives me a little 4-note fragment, and I can play like this. And certainly that feels more comfortable than if I try and do it just here. Okay, so that's 4 notes. What can I do with that? Well, I can take that pattern and I can move it to the next set of strings. So if I'm playing between the G and the D string, I can do the same thing, 3 notes on the G string and 1 note on the D string. And playing that at speed, I have this. And similarly, I can join these 2 shapes together, and that gives me this kind of shape. And at speed, it sounds like this. Okay, so that's useful. Similarly, I've got 2 strings left, so I can do exactly the same thing again. So 3 notes on the A string and 1 note on the E string. And again, it's something that I can play at speed like this. So that gives me a shape that I can take all the way across all 6 strings, and it sounds like this. And if you compare that to the standard shape, that's the same set of notes as you get in the 2nd position of the pentatonic scale. Okay, so I've got a different fingering that will take me all across all 6 strings. Going back up, I'm just here, and I can easily just drop down onto this low E string and then work my way back up the same set of notes again. Ready to play that high A for the next time round if I wanted to. And that is exactly the same set of notes as you get with the standard shape. Okay, so how do you pick this? Well, it's one of those shapes that really lends itself to economy picking. So if I were to economy pick this, what I'd do is I'd start with an upstroke on the A, up, down, up, 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 down, up, up. So as you play it yourself, you see what I mean. And like in all economy picking techniques, if you want to turn it around, you just play 2 notes on the string that you want to turn around on. Now this is an idea will extend itself to any of the positions of the pentatonic shape. Or just here. And I'll try and draw them out and put them in the description field. So it's a bit of a stretch, as you can see, because I'm stretching across 2 positions, but it really does allow me to play these kinds of scales really quickly. So experiment with it yourself and see how you get on. And we'll talk next time. See you later.